Good morning, guys. It's Wednesday, May 29th, about 9:30 in the morning, and I'm hiking up to Malan's Basin today. Malan's Basin, from what I understand, is what feeds the waterfall in Waterfall Canyon that I did about a month ago. So I've done this one before. It's been a while, but it's kind of steep. It's about 3 miles up, and I think you gain 2,200 feet. So it's a bit of a grind, but I'm trying to prepare for that Spartan race. I'm nursing a little bit of a cold today. I started feeling it the other day when I did the Murph, and then by that night I could feel it really strong. But anyway, I'm gonna see if I can push through and get some miles in today. Feeling good after the Murph. I got up and worked out this morning and thought I'll get out for a hike and see how I do. I'll just take my time, go at my own pace, and I'll show you more along the way. I forget how awesome this hike is. It's along the water for quite a ways. It's tree covered, shaded, and cool. I've only seen one other hiker, so I thought maybe with school summer break, it might be busier, but not yet. This is great. I'm a mile in, feeling good, weather's good. I passed a handful of people now that are coming down, so I guess it is more popular than I thought today. But that's fine, it's not congested, I haven't had any issues. Just enjoying the scenery and taking my time. So we'll check in another mile. It'll start getting steep. There's somebody up there. You can see him moving. Look at that. There's a couple spots that are long drops off the side. But if you take your time and you're careful, it's not a problem. Holy cow. this point, I realized that my audio has quit working. I didn't know it on the trail because I'm talking, but once I got home, I realized I had no audio here. My mic must have stopped working on me. But I'm just talking about how steep the trail has gotten, and I've got probably another mile to go, and it's gotten steeper, within the previous mile as well. And now I'm talking about how I'm feeling, after doing the Murph a couple days ago, and why I'm resting as much as I am to catch my breath, things like that. But almost to Malan's Peak at this point. So at this point, I'm approaching Malan's Peak. This is about 2.5 miles in. Like I said, it's not Malan's Basin yet. I still have about 3/4 of a mile over to Malan's Basin, but I stopped here because it's a good vantage point looking at all of Ogden. You can see from South Ogden all the way up to North Ogden. Just really cool view from up here. So I rested here for a little bit, caught my breath, enjoyed the sunshine, had a drink, and then made my way over to Malan's Basin, where the old motel and the logging camp and all that used to be. So I'll get over there in a minute and show you more. Here I'm pointing out those antennas on top of the mountain there. And then on the other side of that peak is Snow Basin Ski Resort. And then I was just looking at how much snow is left up there. It's been a good water year. So at this point, I'm taking the trail over to Malan's Basin from Malan's Peak. And I'm just talking about how tame the trail is from this point. A little farther on this, you get into the trees, kind of thick trees and stuff. And then here I am entering Malan's Basin, and I'm about to show you the plaque and read it off to you. It talks about how much it costs to stay there, and a meal was 35 cents, and it's a dedication plaque to the Malan family. So I hang out here for a little bit. It's a really cool spot, and no one was here. That was the other thing. It was awesome. I was all by myself up here. Here I'm talking about how long it took me to get up there. It was just over 2 hours, right around 2 hours, and it's 3.3 miles to Malan's Basin. Obviously, Malan's Peak was a little less than that, but to get to Malan's Basin was 3.3 miles in 2 hours. But I took a lot of photos and took some breathing breaks, so you could do it a lot faster than that if you were determined. Here I am just restating that I think this stream is what feeds Waterfall Canyon. As of editing this video, though, I haven't checked on that. I need to confirm that to be sure. I stumbled across this old steel machine of some kind. I couldn't tell what it was, but I got a picture of the company name and all of that on it. It's pretty cool. After I looked around for a few minutes and had a snack, I decided to put my earbuds in and bomb back down to the truck because my battery was getting low on my phone and I knew I wanted to get back quick. Shortcut. Whew, that's cold. Okay, let me get back on the trail right here. Okay, I'm almost back to my truck, about 50 feet away. I made it down an hour, just under an hour, but I jogged where I could, where I didn't think I was going to twist an ankle. I stopped and got in the water, but great day. There's a lot of people heading up right now, so if you're going to do this one, do it early. It just makes it nicer. And I forgot to tell you, I started at the 27th Street trailhead. You can do this from the 29th Street trailhead also, but this one is less crowded, and I don't know, just decided to do it from here. It was great. There's my truck. And what else was I going to tell you? Oh, it just, the shoreline, Bonneville Shoreline that I've shown you before, it takes off from there. So if you were to get on the Bonneville Shoreline anywhere, you could eventually find that trail. But yeah, it was great. Weather's good. I've got a couple ideas of other hikes I'm going to do in the near future. Adams Canyon has a really cool waterfall in Layton, and then I'm going to do Bindleman Peak, and it still has snow on it, so we got to wait for the snow to melt. But we'll go do that one soon too. Okay, get out there and do something, guys. Bye.